Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadale Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo. Niti Changini, is it working? Okay, so first of all, I offer pranams to our Gurudev, Vishnu Padri Dandi Swami, Srimati Bhaktivedanta, Narayan Gosai Maharaj, our Rupanuga Para, all Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, Dandavats. So I hope this is working. Again, we had so much trouble getting it going. I apologize for being late. So, we're hearing from Narada, from Hanuman, first the glories of the Pandavas, then the glories of their Ishtadev. So Guru Maharaj said, of course, all Vaishnavas, it's not good to too much discriminate who is who, because Guru Maharaj explained in the Vaikuntha sky, some birds are flying high, some are flying low, some are flying medium, but all are flying. So all Vaishnavas are serving the Lord. Who are we to judge? But still, from a neutral point of view, we can say this devotee's bhakti is superior, this one is a little bit less, but only from a neutral point of view. Why? What's going on? Huh? Live. Okay. Oh, shit. So I start again? No. Yeah. Start again. Gurave Gaura Chandraya Radhikaya Tadali Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo. Srinanananam Bande Radhika Charanadvayam Gopi Jana Samayuktam Vrindavanam. Okay?
Here will be one letter, one video, because you didn't stop it.
Oh, okay. So, anyway, keep going. Sorry again for the disturbance. So, devotee can also be judged on their Ishtadev. If their Ishtadev is of a higher caliber, then that devotee can also be counted higher because of their worship is higher. Understand? So Siddhantas Diabedetsi Sisa Krishna Srupa Rasan Utkashti Krishna Rupamevam Rasam Stita. It said there's no difference between Krishna and Narayan or Krishna and any other incarnation, but Rupanat. But in terms of beauty and in terms of rasa, the feelings generated in the heart of the devotee, Krishna is superior to all. So, Hanuman is continuing in the beginning of the creation when all demigods under the shelter of Lord Brahma approached to Lord Vishnu, 5,000 years ago. That time, none of the demigods could see Lord Vishnu. Even Brahma himself could not see. But some voice came to Brahma. So Hanuman just saying, to have darshan, to see the Supreme Lord is so rare. Even the demigods could not see it, but they could hear it. Only Brahma could hear the voice. And Krishna is 1,000 times superior even to Vishnu. Krishna is the source of the three Purusha avatars, Karandaksai Vishnu, Garbhadaksai Vishnu, and Kshirabdasai Vishnu. Therefore, because he is the avatar, the source, then Krishna always has some special qualities which are not present in his expansions. Therefore, for example, when Gargacharya, the all-knowing astrologer, when he did the astrological calculations according to Krishna's birth, and he became astonished. Because Gargachai could realize this child is not just some Purush avatar, Manvantar avatar, Avesh avatar, no, or Gun avatar. This Krishna is Swayam Avatari, the source of all other incarnations. Gargachai became stunned. So he said, how do I describe the glories of Krishna without disturbing the parental mood of Nanda, Yasoda and the Brijabasis? Because they are worshipping, they are serving Krishna in Kevala Prem, they are not, even though they may see the opulences of Krishna, they still consider their own relationship with Krishna to be the main thing. Sura Kevala Prem Aiswarya Nahi Jani. Aiswarya deke nitya sambandha korima. Kaviraj Goswami says. Even though they may see the opulences of Krishna, still they don't see. They don't give any importance. They always give more importance to their own relationship. So Gargachari thought, how do I describe the glories of Krishna without disturbing their mood? So he said, hey, don't speak! This Krishna is like Narada. Krishna is like Narada. So Brijabasi could understand, oh, Krishna is a little bit like Narayan, but actually Gargachari meant, actually Krishna is millions of times superior to Narayan. Narayan is a little bit like Krishna. So when Krishna did some amazing thing, the Brijabasi think Bhagavan Narayan's energy entered into Krishna, therefore he can do these wonderful things, but Krishna is an ordinary child. So, Hanuman spoke all these things. Therefore Gargachari, the best amongst sages, revealed in confidence that Krishna can only be equated with Bhagavan Narayan to some degree, but not completely. It means Narayan only has some of the qualities of Krishna, not all qualities. No? Therefore Narayana Samaguna. This Narayan has some of the same qualities as Krishna. What's an example? Now like my cheap phone, it's like an iPod. Or so someone has an iPod and say, oh, your iPod is like this phone. But where is iPod and where is this phone? iPod is like this phone, but not completely. So Krishna is like Narayana. So Krishna also did wonderful pastimes in Mathura. Therefore Hanuman said he got names such as Dirgha Vishnu, Mahahari, Mahavishnu and Mahanarayan. Named Dirgha Vishnu, we heard that. That deity is there in Mathura. When Krishna entered the city of Mathura with all his cowherd boy friends, and the friends are thinking Krishna is one of us, cowherd boy, they said, oh Krishna, how you will kill such a huge demon like Kamsa? That time Krishna smiled and Krishna showed the universal form, Dirgha. Dirgha means very tall. A huge, gigantic form of Vishnu. That time the boys, instead of becoming struck by awe and reverence, the boys laughed. Yes, Krishna knows some magic, he knows some mantra, he can show some form like this. They laughed like that. But their feeling Krishna is God never came in their hearts. So only Krishna has this excellence. Other devotees all time they are aware of, for example, Lord Ram, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, always aware of that. So their devotion is always mixed with Aishwarya, mixed with Gyan. But the devotees of Krishna, their devotion is not like that. So Krishna is superior, and his devotee is also superior. Hanuman speaking all this, Siddhanta. Of course, for Hanuman, he is fully such a, no matter what mood any individual devotee serves, any incarnation, he fully satisfied and he thinks this is topmost. No, but from a neutral point of view, then there may be tatamya, there may be sequent, there may be, what's the word? Gradation. Okay, so Hanuman said, that Sri Krishna cannot be achieved by my devotional service. But that same Sri Krishna is pleased with the devotion of the Pandavas. He is controlled by them. So, Aho Shrutra Purvam tu Kestanchit Adhikarinam Anene Dhyamano Bhumoksha Stiti Iyamsa. In the past, people had the opinion that Bhagavan would only give liberation only to a few exceptionally qualified persons. Okay, so here is also another reason for the super excellence of the worship of Krishna. Narayan possessed some qualities which not possessed even by the other demigods, right? It said the ordinary souls, ordinary or any souls, they have 50 qualities to a minute degree. Some beauty, some knowledge, some expertise, some expert judge of time, places. You could read these in Jaiva Dharma. So individual souls have 50 qualities. The empowered souls, the demigods like Indra, the sun god, the moon god, Vayu, Chandra, etc., they have 55 qualities. The demigods have 5 qualities not present in the ordinary souls. But the Supreme Lord Narayan has 60 qualities. The Supreme Lord has 5 qualities which are not even present in the other demigods. One of the qualities of Narayan which is not present in the demigods can make his own universes. Atigati Dayak, he can give a superior destination to those he kills. Even Brahma and Shiva cannot give liberation to anyone they kill, but Narayan can give. So Narayan has special, anyone killed by Narayan can get some special position, liberation, or something like that. But Hanuman described even these souls very, very special, killed by the hand of the Supreme Lord. So which type of liberation he gave to whom means only very rare souls the Lord would give that type of liberation. Here is an example Hanuman said. Some demons killed by the Supreme Lord Narayan include Kalnimi. Right? A little bit we spoke about him the other day. Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakasipu. Hiranyaksha was killed by Varahadev, boar incarnation. Hiranyakasipu was killed by Nrsimhadev. Ravan and Kumbhakana, they were killed by Lord Ramchandra. So even these souls killed by Lord Narayan, but Lord Narayan did not give them liberation because they all took birth again. No. When they said that Supreme Lord Narayan gives them liberation, means they don't have to go to hell because of their bad activities, which is also one type of liberation. But it's not considered like a very, compared to what Krishna gives. For example, Kalnimi, he was also killed by Lord Narayan, but he took birth again as Kamsa. Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakasipu were killed. Again they came as, first as Ravan and Kumbhakana, then as Jagai Madai. So Bhagavan, Narayan, kills anyone, but not give them a liberation. What to speak of pure devotion? So some other incarnations like Nrsimha are considered more high. Why? They gave devotion, but to who? Extremely qualified persons like Prahlad. And which type of devotion? Nrsimhadev gave to Prahlad. He gave bhakti mixed with knowledge. Gyan. Prahlad is a Gyani Bhakta, means he have so much knowledge of the Lord's position. So his devotional feelings are shrunken by, contracted due to awe and reverence. So even the Nrsimhadev give bhakti, but which type of bhakti? Aishwaryamoy bhakti. Bhakti mixed with Gyan. No, these 3 incarnations they're called Paravastata. Krishna, Ram, and Nrsimhadev, these 3. So one by one Hanuman is discussing. They are superior than Narayan. So Nrsimhadev is superior because he gives bhakti mixed with Gyan. But Ram is considered even superior to Nrsimhadev because Nrsimhadev have no mother and father. Nrsimhadev have no marriage, he have no brothers, no. He have no children, he never went to school, he has no parents. But Lord Ramchandra accepts all these things, therefore so much more sweetness, more accessibility is there in the incarnation of Ram. So Ram is considered even higher than Nrsimhadev. So Ram give devotion to who? Supremely qualified souls like Hanuman, Jambavan, Sugriv, Vibhasan, Guhak, Dasarat. They achieve devotion, pure devotion. They achieve Sudha Bhakti. But Prema Bhakti, no. Okay. Very interesting here, Sanatana Goswami. So all these associates, they're like, in one sense, they're like eternal associates. Hanuman, Jambavan, Sugriv, Vibhasan. Vibhasan we don't know, but Guhak. No, Ram gives them Sudha Bhakti. But Prema Bhakti, no. Prema Bhakti here means the Prem, like, they're completely free from any touch of awe and reverence. So Raghunatha Avatari Smat Chudam Bhaktim Tu Libide. In the avatar of Ram, some great souls attained pure devotion, Sudha Bhakti. But it's never heard they achieved Prema Bhakti. But see Krishna, how many people he gave? Liberation, Sudha Bhakti, as well as Prema. Krishna gave all these things. What Krishna gave, what other incarnations gave. But Krishna gives something which other incarnation cannot give. So Hanuman says, all the demons who were killed by Krishna, or by the devotees of Krishna like Arjuna, no, it said Krishna has two arms. One is Bhimsen, one is Arjuna. By these two arms, Krishna removed the burden of the earth. So many demons like Duryodhana and others who should have gone to hell, but because they were killed by Krishna or Krishna's representative, they became liberation. They got liberation. No. Here Sanatana Goswami says in his commentary, demons such as Karna and Duryodhana. Actually, Karna and Duryodhana are high class, but some demonic personalities entered their body, like it said one partial expansion of Kali Yuga entered into the body of Duryodhana, then he could perform all these horrible activities like grabbing the hair of Draupadi, like trying to disrobe Draupadi and trying to poison the Pandavas. Thus Karna and Duryodhana acted inimically to Vishnu and the Vaishnavas. Therefore they are counted as demons. No. Here are some of the demons killed by Krishna. It's quite a list. Okay, Bhagavatam, second canto. Pralambasur, Dhenukasur, Bakasur, Keshi, Arishta, Kuvalyapid, Kalyavan, Dvidagorilla, Pondrak, Salva, Narak. I think he was killed by Balaram. Oh, Balval, he was killed by Balaram. Sorry. Dantavakra, Saptoksha, never heard of him actually. Sambara, he was killed by the son of Rukmini. Vidurat and Rukmi. These are all of them were killed by the hands of Krishna and became liberated. So some were killed by Balaram like Kara, Kapi and Balbal. Some were killed by Bhima and Arjuna. Pradyumna killed Sambara. Some devotee like Muchakunda killed Kalyavan. And some were killed by Krishna himself. So all these demons, they achieved liberation, and the demons killed by other incarnations not achieve that same type of Sayuja Mukti. Okay. And so that takes care of the demons. So some devotees, Lord Ram also gave Sudha Bhakti. So Hanuman discussing that. Vishwamitra was intent on was intent on performing penance and austerities. Vishwamitra did huge austerities. It said one time Vishwamitra was a Kshatriya, a king. So Vishwamitra and the other guru of Ram, his name was, and goodness me, I cannot remember. Anyway, so Vishwamitra came to the jungle retreat of one rishi. That Vishwamitra had thousands of soldiers. That rishi, his name was, can someone remember the name? Vishwamitra and? I cannot remember, goodness me. Anyway, the guru of Ram. So he had a Kamadhenu wish-fulfilling cow. Vishwamitra had thousands and millions of soldiers. So when the rishi invited Vishwamitra, you stay here, let me accommodate you. Then the Vishwamitra was thinking, this man in the forest, how he can accommodate thousands of soldiers. But he agreed finally. So this rishi, he manifested thousands of palaces. Each soldier had his own palace. There were dancing girls, thousands of preparations. So he enjoyed so much. Then Vishwamitra thought, I am a king, I have so much wealth, but my opulence is nothing compared to the opulence of this rishi. So he asked, give me that, please donate that cow to me. But the rishi did not agree. There was a fight and Vishwamitra was defeated. So he thought, how can I become more powerful? So he did big austerities, big austerities. So finally he achieved the position of Brahma Rishi. Vashishta Rishi, sorry. There was always competition between Vishwamitra and Vashishta. So Vishwamitra did big austerities. Gautam did so much meditation on mantra. Vashishta, so much expert in the limbs of Gyan. As well as other munis who practiced dharma, artha, karma and moksha. So all these devotees were there at the time of Ram, but not so much they got. But when they all came and had darshan of Krishna at Kurukshetra, Krishna gave them all prema bhakti. So Krishna gives something special which other incarnation cannot give. This Hanuman saying all these things. Stavaraschat tamo yoni gatastaru latadya. By the mercy of Krishna, even immobile species, such as trees and creepers, became enlightened. And they also achieved prema bhakti. Krishna gave pure devotion even to trees. Bhagavatam described, when Krishna would walk in the forest of Vrindavan, the trees would weep streams of honey, and they would drop their flowers on Krishna as he walked underneath. Therefore, Krishna is so much special even compared to Ram. This Hanuman speaking all these things. So Krishna's beauty, Rupa Dura, is so much astonishing. It astonished even Krishna himself. Okay? So Krishna's unprecedented form astonished everyone, even himself. So Krishna's pastimes, qualities, Krishna's prema, Krishna's lila, are all unparalleled. Even more than Narayan, more than Nrsingadev, more even than Ramchandra. So, and Krishna performed so wonderful lila, human-like pastimes that no other incarnation performed. Like stealing butter, like cheating, lying, stealing, many, many wonderful, sweet human-like pastimes. So, Hanuman said the sweetness of the pastimes has now reached the topmost limit. As well as the supreme opulence, Krishna have everything, topmost sweetness and topmost opulence, everything he has. Krishna's everything is sweet, even his chastisement is so much sweet. For example, Krishna also killing demons, but he doing in a very sweet, charming form. Like Krishna killed Putana. Putana had the strength of 10,000 elephants. But Krishna remained in his 7-day-old form, very sweet form. So, So Kamsa, Kali and Putana were all witness to these very charming pastimes of Krishna. Even Krishna's chastisement, so sweet. Okay, Bhagavatam described. Even demons like Shishupal, Pondrak and Salva were always thinking of Krishna even when he killed them. Even while sitting, reclining, eating, they constantly meditated on the bodily movements of Krishna, his pastimes, his glances, and other activities. Thus, being absorbed in Krishna, they achieved liberation such as Sayuja Mukti, merging with the body of Krishna, and Sarupya Mukti, achieving a form similar to the Supreme Lord. If Krishna gave such destination to even the demons, then what to speak of those who serve him with love and affection? He must give something extra. That is prema bhakti. So Krishna he's in all activities, even though killing someone sounds very cruel, that everything adjusted by Krishna's sweetness. So actually, when Parikshit Maharaj was speaking this to his mother, at that time he becomes so absorbed, at time Parikshit Maharaj bit his tongue like this. Means how to control the tongue, to stop speaking more. In this way, tongue so much eager to describe Krishna, Parikshit Maharaj chastised his own tongue. O tongue, means rascal tongue, you want to describe the glories of Krishna and his devotees, you have no power. So that time Parikshit Maharaj chastised his tongue. So, sorry, please excuse me, Hanuman not speaking all this, what I'm thinking. Narada Muni speaking all this thing to the Pandavas. Sorry. Anyway, so when your mother Kunti also is such a notion of prema. Kunti just hearing the name of Krishna became absorbed in a notion of prema. So these all Pandavas so much love Krishna. So when Krishna would speak to Kunti, when? At the end of the battle of Kurukshetra, at the end of Mahabharata war, that time Kunti approached Krishna when he was going to Dwarka, with tears pouring from her eyes, so much she offered prayers to Krishna. Specifically, she prayed, "By you saved us from so many calamities, so many dangers, like from cannibals, from demons, from poison, from fire." So she prayed, "I wish those calamities would come again and again so that we could have your darshan." So Krishna stayed a long time. And Kunti said, very hard to understand who is speaking. Narada speaking is glorifying Kunti and the Pandavas. Krishna bestowed so much good reputation, fame upon his devotee Yudhishthira. How? By killing Jarasandha. When Krishna wanted to do the Rajasuri Yagya, means for Yudhishthira Maharaj, that time one big obstacle was there. That obstacle was Jarasandha. So even though Krishna is Sarvagya, omniscient, still he asked to Uddhav. So Uddhav gave the suggestion how to kill Jarasandha. Not an open warfare because he is too powerful. But you can kill him. Why? Jarasandha, very obedient to the Brahmanas. Jarasandha would never refuse a Brahman any request. So on the advice of Uddhav, Krishna, Arjuna and Bhimsen went disguised as Brahmanas to the palace of Jarasandha. So when they came, they entered the palace. Jarasandha immediately asked, "Brahman, how can I serve you?" So Krishna spoke, "Oh, this is our Guru Bhimsen, but he'll not eat before midnight. So after he has eaten, then he may ask you something." So Jarasandha woke up at 11 o'clock, took bath and personally oversaw the cooking of foodstuffs, especially kheer. He fed his Brahmin guests and then he asked, how can I serve you? That time Krishna spoke, fool. We have come here to take a benediction from you. Choose any one of us in a fight to the death. That time Jarasandha laughed so much because he thought, oh, my enemies have degraded themselves by coming to me in disguise and begging from me. So he was very happy. He said, I will not fight with Krishna, you are a coward. I will not fight with Arjuna because he is a child, but I will fight with Bhimsen. So anyway, by the grace and the dedication of Krishna, Bhimsen killed Jarasandha by splitting him in half. So in this way, Krishna increased the fame of devotees like Yudhisthira, like Bhimsen, like Arjuna. Arjuna, he is the friend of Krishna. Even, Narada Muni said, even the countless Puranas cannot fully describe the glories of Arjuna. Nakul and Sahadev also so great devotees of Krishna. Especially before the yajna would begin, the Rajasurya, who will be worshipped first, who is the best person? That time Nakul and Sahadev declared, especially Sahadev gave a big speech declaring, whatever you find in the creation only comes from Krishna. So how anything could be superior to him? So all Narada Muni glorify all brothers, Yudhisthira, Bhimsen, Arjun, Nakul, Sahadev, even their mother Kunti Devi, especially Draupadi. So at the Rajasurya, Krishna personally sanctified the hair of Draupadi, and he would always call Draupadi Priya Sakhi, very intimate word. Krishna personally removed her distress and protected her from the fear of Durvasa and Dusasana. Draupadi is such an ocean of prema for Krishna, and Krishna would address her very intimately. So, especially the Dusasana, he tried to strip Draupadi naked and he grabbed her hair like this. That time, Draupadi had taken a vow, I will not wash my hair until I wash my hair with the blood from Dusasana. She took such a vow. So to fulfill the words of Draupadi, Krishna arranged the Mahabharata war, just to fulfill the words of Draupadi. Also Krishna protected her from fear of Durvasa. Durvasa is a partial expansion of Shiva. One time he came and Duryodhana served him so nicely. Actually it was very hard to serve Durvasa Rishi. Because Shiva, easily pleased, easily angered. So Durvasa served him so nicely, Duryodhana. Then Durvasa was happy to take a benediction. But Duryodhana was so foolish, he not asked anything good for himself, he asked something to destroy the Pandavas. So he said, I request you go to the Pandavas at about 3 o'clock and request for lunch with your 60,000 disciples. Because Draupadi had a pot given to her by Yudhisthira. Yudhisthira had attained that from the sun god. It was called Akshay Patra. A few days ago was Akshay Tritiya. On that day, the sun god gave this pot to Yudhisthira Maharaj. Because in the forest were many brahmanas with Yudhisthira Maharaj. And Yudhisthira Maharaj was very sad, I cannot serve them properly. So, as he worshipped the sun god who gave him a bowl, it would give unlimited foodstuffs and would never become empty until the time Draupadi ate. After Draupadi ate, that time the pot would not give any more food. So Draupadi served her husbands, the brahmanas, the guests. She took herself, washed the pot, kept it upside down. That time Durvasa Rishi came with 60,000 disciples and Yudhisthira Maharaj invited them for lunch. So when Draupadi saw the situation, she became full of fear. Now Durvasa will curse us, we will be finished. Because we invited him for lunch, but we cannot satisfy him. So weepingly she cried for Draupadi's Krishna. So Krishna came immediately. And he said, "Oh Draupadi, I'm very hungry. Please give me something to eat." And Draupadi began to cry more. "You are putting salt in my wound." Then Krishna said, "There must be something, bring that pot." So by divine arrangement, one little bit of spinach was left there. So Draupadi took that and ate. Now Draupadi gave that to Krishna. By satisfying Krishna, the entire creation was satisfied. So Krishna said, "Triptosmi, I am satisfied." Immediately the thousands of rishis also became full up to their neck. That time Krishna said to Bhimsen, "Take your club and go and invite them all for lunch." So Bhimsen, "Oh Durvasa, all sadhus come for prasad." All the sadhus could not eat because they are full by the mystic potency of Krishna. They thought, now we are disrespecting Yudhisthira because he invited us for lunch, but we cannot eat anything, so out of fear they ran away. In this way Krishna protected Draupadi from the fear of Durvasa and the fear of Dusasan. Krishna relished foodstuffs from the house of Vidura, and he celebrated, when he went to the funeral, he celebrated the passing away of Bhishma. All these activities Krishna did out of affection for the Pandavas. There is no other reason. Okay, so Narad Muni glorifying the Pandavas. Sorry, Narad Muni. Yeah. Okay. So Narad Muni said it's true. The Garuda, the son of Kayadu. Kayadu means, the son of Kayadu means Prahlad. So Prahlad with his great grandson Bali Maharaj and Hanuman all got the mercy of Sri Hari, but the Pandavas have achieved even more mercy, because not only the Pandavas become dear to Krishna, but all the brothers, friends, relatives and servants of the Pandavas also got the mercy of Krishna. Okay. Krishna said, "Those who are friends of the Pandavas are my friend. Those who are enemy of the Pandavas are my enemy." Krishna said, "Tadrisa mepi mamasavo hiti." The Pandavas are my very life and soul. Therefore, Narad Muni said, "How can I think I can properly describe your qualities? And the fact Krishna appeared in this world only because of his affection for you." Parikshit Maharaj, why Parikshit Maharaj so much emotionally involved? Because he also in this dynasty of the Pandavas. So Parikshit Maharaj kept quiet out of shyness, because Parikshit also the son of Abhimanyu, Abhimanyu the son of Arjun. So out of shyness he kept quiet. So Yudhisthira kept quiet also. So then what answer Yudhisthira gave, we will hear the day after tomorrow. Okay, thank you very much. Everyone be safe. Hare Krishna, everything in Vrindavan is very nice. Krishna's arrangement, it should be baking hot now, but no hot. Every day is some cloud, and Krishna's very kind. So day after tomorrow, tomorrow we'll try and be on time at 8 o'clock our time. Just we're using a new computer, means an old computer hasn't been used for a few years, and so it takes a time to set up the new internet and everything. So we'll try and be on time. Go Premanandi. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Go Premanandi.